What's up, guys? Welcome back to Play It Back, and welcome to 10 tricks to learn in quarantine. It's gonna be a fun video. We're gonna just get straight into it with trick number 1. Okay, so trick number 1 you can do with anybody you're stuck in quarantine with. So, this is how it works. You say, I bet you can't tie this bandana without letting go of the ends. And they're like, oh yeah, watch me. Doesn't work. But then you're like, well, you see, there's actually a way you do this. You hold your arms like you're angry. And then you grab here, and you grab here, and then you just pull your arms out, and da-da-da. Tie a knot without letting go. So that's trick number 1. Go try it against people, try it on people, and you will definitely be able to beat them, unless they know this trick before. On trick number 2. Trick number 2. Trick number 2 is how, well, it's not really a trick. I'm going to teach you how to draw the Play It Back logo. So, you start off with a triangle, like that. Like that. And then you go from this far corner of the triangle right here, and you just go kind of slightly diagonal over to right here. And that's where you make another kind of triangle. You can choose to make a triangle like there, or like just like an arrow. That. Then, just make a circle. Let's see if I can make a good circle. And then, after that, add all the colors and lines and stuff. So you see, just add a line. You don't even have to add that line. You just go like this. Say magical powers, and you add the details. 3, 2, 1, boom. And that's how you draw the Play It Back logo. And then still all the colors, but this magical pen only has one color. So, on to the next trick. Hey guys, if the first 2 tricks weren't your cup of tea, don't worry, stick around. There's gonna be tricks for anyone. Next trick is actually a trick. This is called trick number 3 is the easiest card trick in the world. Okay, pick a card, any card. Ooh, any card, woohoo, see? All of them are different. Then, person picks a random card. I don't know cards they'll pick. Then, they look at their card. They see their card. Magician says, you put the card back on top. I put the card behind my back. And I will know which card is yours. It's this one. And then the people are like, what? No, that's not my card. Come on. Why are you so bad at doing magic? And then you do some magical thing and you go, I will look into your mind. And I know your card is the Queen of Hearts. Now I'm going to teach you how to do this magic trick. Okay, so how you do this magic trick is super simple. You face the spectator like so. They pick this card and then they put it on top of the deck. Then you put it behind your back, and when it's behind your back, you take this top card and you flip it over. So now the Queen of Diamonds is like that. So you just take it over, flip it over. So then when you show them, the bottom card, which obviously isn't their card, and while you're showing them that, you see their card. Then you're like, oh man, I got it wrong. Put it back behind your back. They never know that you saw you're. So you read the person's mind. They tell them, think of your card. I'm gonna read your mind. Then you already know what their card is. This trick actually gets good reactions as long as you don't have people behind seeing how it all works. Except if you do and you want to just make a joke with the person doing it, you can just do it and they'll be like, how'd you do that? And everybody else will be like, oh, so stupid, how you do not know that. So anyways, try this one on your family and friends. That's the way you don't get to see your friends. Try it on your family or anyone you're quarantined with. On to the next trick. Okay, there's still some cool tricks that you will still learn in this video ahead. The next one that we're doing, I'm not saying this isn't cool. Bottle flipping. So, here are the keys to bottle flipping. You want a bottle that's not like super hard. Like a Gatorade bottle's too stiff and it bounces too much. That's the first thing. Then you don't want too much water in your bottle. You want it just like a quarter of the way full. Like about, I don't know, this much up. It's pretty easy to, but you don't ever want it this high. And then if you're doing a cap flip, you want it a little less. Okay, when you flip it, you don't want to flip it really high, because that won't work, it'll bounce you. That, you want to flip it low with the flip of the wrist. And it lands better when you flick your wrist and just... As you can see, I'm not the best in the world at it. Other tip, it's easier to do when you're standing up. As you can see. This was how to learn to... This was how to flip a water bottle. How to flip a water bottle. On to the next trick. The next thing we're doing, you've seen on our channel before, just as you've seen water bottle flipping, it's cap flicking. So, thing when you're cap flicking, you want something about this big, like milk jug size is ideal. You know, place the cap in it, and then you put your finger, the middle finger and thumb like that. Then you just put this behind it, and then as you're flicking, you just throw your wrist forward and go. As so. I will show you from a different angle. As you can see, it's pretty simple. You get it in this grip, and to get the longer distance, you throw your wrist forward. This was how to cap flick. And that's super easy to do at home, because if you're still getting food and stuff, you should still have milk lids, and something you have at home, and something you can do at home, and something that's pretty fun. The next thing you are going to do is, well, this next thing is just a fun thing to try at home. If you're like me and you don't have a lot of money, don't worry about it. All you need is a quarter, or a couple quarters. So, I'm going to show you this fun thing that you can do with quarters. Okay, so, how you do it? Actually, I might go down on my knees. It's gonna be kind of weird, but how you do it? So take a quarter and you put it like this on your elbow, and then you just flick your wrist and catch it in your hand. And then one is fairly easy, so you just keep seeing how many you can stack on your hand. And we'll do 3. I mean, why not? Go big or go home. Just go like this. And snap. 2 out of 3. But just something fun to do at home, pass the time if you're bored. And yeah, enjoy. Okay, this next trick you can do at home. It's pretty easy. Most everybody can do it at home because most everybody has this stuff. If you have any of these games, you can do it. Have Farkle, not sponsored. You can do it. If you have Yahtzee, sponsored, you can do it. The ideal thing is to use Yahtzee cup and sparkle dice. Here is why. You see, on the Farkle dice, the sides are a lot more rigid, whereas on the Yahtzee dice, they're a little more rounded. So that will change how they stack on each other. Yahtzee dice stack better on each other because they have better, like, more rigid sides or whatever. When you're stacking dice, Yahtzee cups are better because it is straight, whereas the Farkle cup is not as straight, so then your stack isn't going to be as straight and will fall over more often. So you can still dice stack with a Yahtzee with a Farkle cup, but it's not as good. What I'm going to do to start, you take one dice and you just need to get this in your head. So you take your hand like this and kind of just make a fist around it. I like to have one finger on top. And then you're just gonna take the cup and go back and forth like that to keep the dice in the cup. Like that. So once you have that down, dice stacking is pretty simple. You just and then when you're stacking, you want a quick stop. And if you stop the cup quickly like that, you have a dice stack. You just put it in a row like this and stack it like that. So that's how to dice stack. And dice stack is a lot of fun. You can do a lot of different stuff with it. The only problem is it might get your parents upset about loud noises, but just find a quiet place to do it, you're good. Also, hard surfaces are best. Don't do it on carpet, it doesn't work. On to the next trick. Enjoy dice stacking. This is just something cool you can do with pretty much anything. I've done it with golf clubs and different stuff. So what you do is, I'll just show you how it looks. You set it down on the ground like this. Oh wow. You set it down on the ground like this and kick catch. That wasn't the nicest of kick catches. Neither was that. But it's pretty fun to do, and I can teach you how to do it. Okay, so what you want to do is you take your foot and you tilt it slightly up in the air like this. Then you put whatever you're kick catching with on your foot like so, diagonally. This way, when you bring your leg up, it'll catch on your leg, rotate, and you'll be able to catch it in your hand. Fun to do. Yeah, so you can try all sorts of different stuff. I would advise not to do it with stuff that are too hard until you're really good at it, because sometimes it does come up near your head and you probably don't want to get hit with something hard like a golf club. It's kind of dangerous. So I'd start with something. Juggling clubs are really easy to do it with, but you can do it with anything. Long pieces of PVC pipe, pretty much anything long and straight. So that is how to kick catch. Now we're going on to the next trick, which is how to juggle. Okay, so the next trick that we are going to learn today is how to juggle. Throw the ball right up at eyes level. That might feel boring at first, but trust me, it is very important, because if you're not throwing accurately from hand to hand and you're throwing like way over here, when you start juggling with more balls, it's not going to go well. So once you have one ball down such like that, just go like this. Which is very simple. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Throw, throw, catch, catch. Once you have that down, you juggle with 3. So how it works, you have 2 in one hand and 1 in the other. You go throw, throw, throw. And that's where you start. 1, 2, 3. After that, you just keep adding on more. 1, 2, 3, 4. You just keep adding on to it. And then, once you're really consistent, you'll be this good. But just saying, if you think you're going to be as good as me, I'm not bragging or anything, but if you think you are going to be juggling like this overnight, it has taken me 2 years to become this consistently good at juggling and be able to juggle for a half hour straight, which I've done. So, but at the beginning, it gets frustrating, but you just gotta, that's the thing. A lot of people, when they're learning juggling, give up because it gets really frustrating, just the learning part. But once you're over that hump, that for the first couple catches, and once you're getting a lot better, then it gets a lot easier and a lot more enjoyable and fun. So, okay, so this final one is something that you can do really easily and you can do right now. So, what you need for this is a computer or phone. Anything that you can access YouTube on. And if you're watching this video, you've accessed YouTube. So what you do is you go and you click on play it back. And you go over here to this button right here and hit subscribe. And that will have you subscribe to the channel and you will get notifications. Well, you will be notified when we upload more fun videos like this. So thanks for watching this video, guys. I hope you like these 10 tricks to learn well in quarantine. And if you want to try them out, it'd be great. And tell me in the comments below which ones you like the best. And also say in the comments below if you want more videos like this or more tutorials on how to do magic tricks or juggling tricks, anything like that. If you're wanting to learn how to juggle and you want more after you're solid with 3 balls, I can teach 3 clubs, 3 rings, mixed. I can do beginner juggling tricks. So yeah, comment below if you want more tutorials of any sort and or any video at all. Comment video ideas below and we will consider. So thanks for watching this video. Give it a like if you liked it. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet. Share this video with your friends and we will see you on the next one. Stay safe and enjoy quarantine with all these tricks. See you later, alligator. Bye for now.